Welcome back to another battle video. So this is Donphan Trevenant again, and I'm going to be featuring this deck probably a little more over the next few days, just because it's such a good, solid deck, and there's been some talk that we're really not going to see it played after the release of this new set. And that's because we have the return of Enhanced Hammer, and that really hurts all these fighting decks that rely on strong energy. So I just kind of wanted to show off this deck a little bit more just because it is one of my favorite decks in the current format. As you can see, I get started with the Phantom. We get the Pokemon Fan Club, so we're going to search out for another Phantom and a Phanpy, get the energy attachment for the turn, and then we're just going to go ahead and pass. Now, I'm really hoping he's going to end me. Now, I will be able to get up a double Trevenant, but depending on what my next card is, I may not be able to get the Donphan Floatstone combo as well. So we see him play a Fairy Garden, so we're going to assume that this is a Fairies deck, that we have Yveltal EX as our active right now. We've got the Reshiram EX on the back. Reshiram EX is, well, with Fairies, you're moving around the energy, so your tech cards, you've got a lot of options. Reshiram is going to destroy Virizion Genesect decks. And as you can see, I did not really draw into another supporter to get me out of this nasty situation. But I am able to get, or am going to be able to get the double Trevenant out. So I am going to be able to put him under item lock. Now, the question is, yeah, I don't want to really Ultra Ball that stuff away to get that Donphan. I don't really need a Lysander right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass and hope that I draw into something a little better next turn. He attaches the DCE to Yveltal, which means he's going to be doing, he can do Y Cyclone for 90. We see a Pokemon Fan Club on his side to get out a Xerneas and a Spritzee. Now, if I hit a Floatstone, this Lysander is going to be big because I'm going to be able to bring up that Spritzee and knock it out before it ever becomes an Aromatisse, which at least reduces his options as far as where his energy is going to go. Now, Trevenant, unfortunately, is weak to Dark, so he's able to knock me out with his Yveltal. And I really have no choice. I think I have to just, sorry, that's my phone going off, Catcher or Lysander up the Spritzee, Ultra Ball away 2 strong energy, which hurts, to get the Donphan out. And hopefully this prize is going to be really, really good. We go ahead and knock it out. We're going to put out the Trevenant, knowing that it's going to be able to be knocked out by that Yveltal, but he still has to have the dark energy. And with the item lock, he doesn't have bicycles, stuff like that. And we see a Phantom go down on his side too. So it looks like he does not have the energy, so that's fantastic. And my prize was Juniper, or my top deck was a Juniper. I wasn't paying attention. And we have a Fighting Stadium in hand too. So I'm feeling really good right now. I'm going to go ahead and play that Stadium, play the Juniper, and hopefully we'll hit a Floatstone off of this. And yes, we do. We get another Phantom out as well. We'll get a Muscle Band attached to that Donphan. Make sure that he hits for a little harder. We don't want to use the Ultra Ball right now because we're probably going to need that next turn to get out another Trevenant. And we'll just retreat back to Donphan and do another Spitting Punch. Hit him for 100, run back to the Trevenant, and just hope again that, I'm so sorry about the phone, and just hope again that he does not have the Aromatisse or the Dark Energy. But we do see an Aromatisse coming into play here, and a Colress. So chances are he was probably holding on to that Colress just because he had the Aromatisse in hand, but who knows. Either way, he's going to get 6 cards in his hand now, and this is looking to be a pretty close game right now. 1-1 prize, he's about to take a second prize on the Trevenant. My Donphan is good to go, but as far as everything else, not really looking so fantastic. And sorry about that, for some reason the video froze, and I don't really know why. So hopefully the audio is still going to be on point, but I had to kind of splice things around. So we see him move up the energy with the Aromatisse to the Yveltal. Thinking again we're just going to do a Y Cyclone to get the energy off of him, since it is about to be knocked out. That way he saves that energy knowing he's about to be knocked out by this Donphan, and he's up another prize. Fantastic hand. Get a Phanpy down, we're going to get the Evo Soda, and be able to get another Trevenant out in play. And we're just going to Juniper away that Ultra Ball, and hopefully have a nice fresh hand Hand's good. I wish there was another energy, like an energy attachment, but that's about it. And we'll just have to take the knockout on the Eviltal and promote the Trevenant. So take 2 prizes. Feeling nice. I've got a Float Stones to get that Trevenant out of the way. We're going to have a second Donphan. If he plays a Fairy Stadium, I've got the Fighting Stadium to counter it. And then we have the N or Colress or whichever supporter I want to use. Shoot, I can even use a Pokemon Fan Club to get a Suicune out. Because right now, all of his attackers are EX attackers. That Phantom is going to go into a Trevenant, which, like my end, it's not meant to be an attacker. And then, of course, this Aromatisse isn't meant to be an attacker either. And this keeps on stopping. And terribly sorry, the video stopped again. So, yeah, this is going to be tricky trying to get these audios to match up. Anyways, he hits my Xerneas. He hits my Trevenant with his Xerneas. And looks like, yeah, he didn't have enough for X-Blast to knock it out. So just Breakthrough, hitting me for 60, and then sniping 30 to Donphan. And yeah, he's hoping I don't have the Float Stone. Unfortunately for him, I do. And I think we're just going to use a Pokemon Fan Club to get a Suicune out so that he just really can't hit me. And I think we're... do I go for the Mr. Mime or a Phanpy? You know, because he can still snipe me with that Mr. Mime, but I'm not really in a damage area yet until he pulls out the Lysander. So we're going to go ahead and just retreat back. We'll do Spinning Turn for 120 and promote the Suicune. Now I have the switch in hand. If he ends me right now down to 3, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. We do see the Megaphone come out, so get rid of the Muscle Band as well as the Float Stone on the Trevenant. So that's 2 Float Stone, I believe, in the discard pile. I should still have 2 more left. Pretty sure this deck runs 4. And I believe it has 1 switch and 1 escape rope. It may be 2 switch or 2 escape rope. I'm not really sure. And we see him bring up a Trevenant. Now, he does not have Fairy Garden in play right now. We see a Rainbow Energy onto the Kyurem. Puts 10 damage on him. And we see another Breakthrough. Can't do anything to Suicune, but we're going to do another little bit of damage to the Donphan. It doesn't look like N is really going to be a great move right now. He still has 4 cards in hand. It's going to give me fewer cards in hand. And I think we're just going to attach for the turn, and we're going to get that Donphan ready just to hit really, really hard. We're going to Ultra Ball away the Pokemon Fan Club and the Fighting Stadium. And I think now we need to get that Mime. Just to be sure that he doesn't just take me out by, sniping damage. And I think I should just Colress for 12 here. That way, if I may be able to play a few more cards, I'm out of hand, like this. Get that other Donphan out. Nothing really I need with Sacred Ash, and we will Spinning Turn for another 100. Checking his board again, he does not have anything that can hit me that's not an EX. So we'll just go ahead and promote the Suicune. I've got the Escape Rope, and I'm taking another 2 prizes. Feeling really good about this match at this point. It was, really close there in the beginning. We see an energy attachment to the Trevenant with a Muscle Band. So yeah, he's going to be forced to attack with that Trevenant. Does 20 to 2 of my bench Pokemon as well as 60 to the active, which is going to be 80 to the active with the Muscle Band. And then now his sniping doesn't do any good because of Mr. Mime, so I'm very glad I put Mr. Mime on the bench. But that Suicune is going to go down after 1 more turn. And since I'm under item lock, there's really nothing I can do. I can't attach Floatstone. I can't, I could play another supporter right now. Maybe see if I can get another energy, but I end up just passing. And I'm still feeling pretty good, though. He's going to take the prize with this Trevenant. But I'm going to be able to, this Donphan is loaded up, ready to go. He should be able to knock out anything on the field. And I do wish I had a Dowsing for a Lysander. That'd be pretty clutch right now. And he passes, so he's not in a position to where he can really attack. So I guess he's trying to hit the Lysander of himself. And maybe he's getting that Kyurem worked up to be able to one-shot my Donphan. And, there's really nothing I can do, so I'm just going to pass too. He passes. Yeah, he's just stuck where he doesn't want to knock me out. Um, and so we're just kind of. Now I did check my deck, and he could actually deck me right now if he just stalls long enough. But if as soon as I hit the Lysander, I'll be able to get out of the item lock and escape rope. So there we go. Hit the Lysander, and now I'll just I think we'll just take out the last prize for the Aromatisse. It's got a nice little HP. Now I could take out the Shaman. I could pretty much take out just about anything I wanted right now with Donphan. We'll attach the Floatstone, retreat back to Donphan, and we will, yeah, let's go ahead and just, why not? Megaphone, we'll hit a little harder with a Muscle Band, and then we will wreck for 200. So, yeah, I was taking out anything on the field. Really didn't matter if I played the escape rope or not. But I think this is a pretty good game just because it came down so close, and had I not had another Lysander in the deck, he could have just decked me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope the audio wasn't too off, and hope you stay tuned for more.